Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him, Chris?
Up next
So two down, Austin Hayes stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ground ball left side. Gonzalez tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Beasley stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boog, you just got to forget the scouting report. She's got to step in the box and trust her instincts.
That one fouled off.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Gone! She muscles that one out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, she made him pay.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. She's got a double.
2 hits for her in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little.
Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but she gambled. Now she's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Play made, that ends the inning. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
The third baseman, Beasley.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. Over to Pavin Smith. It's a double play. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's Austin Hayes. Rolled over to third. Over to Lau. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Beasley steps in. They're down, but she's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you won't get a whole rally in one swing. She just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. PNC Park is buzzing right now. Look at all those towels.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him.
Whips it across, one away. One down, winning run on first. Popped up. Arenado. And there's two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think she tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think her swing broke down as well, and that's what caused her to pop it up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He will score, and the Diamondbacks take the lead. Now the tag at third. And now a high leverage at bat for Brian Reynolds. This one in the air, center field. Troy under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. So the Arizona Diamondbacks take game one of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. On the ground to the left, Beasley. Out number 3. And the Diamondbacks down. So, runner at second, 2 down. Charlotte Beasley digs in now. Foul ball there. Beasley matched a couple of homers in her last game. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. McNeil on the move. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. In comes the run from second. Now to tag at third, and they got it. Runner at second, 2 down.
The third baseman, left, Beasley.
Out to short, Perdomo. Fires over to
Out of there.
first. Inning over. Beasley digs in. They're in front, but that lead can shrink quickly, Chris.
Yeah, a little breathing room never hurt anybody, Boog. She's got the bat to supply that oxygen right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. And the 0-2. Battling here as she fouls it away.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Oh, having such a tough time putting her away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
That's smacked on a line to center. He's got it. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself.
Beasley. Over to Lau. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Charlotte Beasley. 0 for 3 in this one. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Jeff McNeil stands in. Here's the 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shampi saying so long. One out, runner at second. Charlotte Beasley now at the plate. And that one fouled off. In the air to left center. McNeil on his way over. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. First and second, 1 out. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. What a stop. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Runners on the corners, no outs.
The third baseman, Charlotte Beasley.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here comes the 0-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Right
lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Beasley at the plate now, and that's strike one. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. All tied up here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a one-out single. So the Pirates' batting order turns over. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. 2-2. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to Smith. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Runner on second, 2 down. She's trying for third. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Ketel Marte. Tying run at the plate. Slow roller to third. Over to Lau. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. Her second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 9-5. First and second, 2 outs. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a pop-up. And that's it. The Pittsburgh Pirates take the series and are off to the NLDS. So the Pittsburgh Pirates get it done here in Game 3 with the backing of their home fans, and they can celebrate for the night as they shift their sights to the division series.
Yeah, congrats to them. These 3-game series don't leave a lot of room for error.
Game 1 of the division series. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Charlotte Beasley. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Ranging back. And brings it in at the wall.
Woo, she was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. She was ready to hit.
Beasley steps in. 2 outs, no one on. But she's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
Beasley, the former Rookie of the Year, only 18 years old, and she's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck her out. It's an immaculate inning. Beasley steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
In the air, right field. Call under it. And that's the 3rd out. No run. Charlotte Beasley now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there. Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that is out of play. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Pirates leave 1. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. 1 strike away from securing game 1. Horwitz steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Beasley had a game to forget.
At least they got the win. That's got to be the only thing lifting her mood right now. The coaching staff knows she's capable of more, and she does too.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped to right. And there's 1 down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Here's Ohtani. Beasley ready to work, facing a hitter that's in the MVP conversation.
Yeah, Boog, the margin for error is razor thin. One mistake, and she'll make you pay. It's just that simple.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying, and it is gone. That one felt good. And they cut it to the lead. It's 3-1.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Fastball almost got him there. Oh, she doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. And out to a board.
Yeah, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
Line drive, base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. 1 run across, and the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in Game 2 of the NLDS. That's a strike, and she inches closer to getting out of the jam. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Number 27 digging in. Big-time pitcher, so she better have a plan, Siggy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, she's got to pick a pitch and just go. No guessing, no hesitation.
In the air, left field. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Edman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. So 2 balls and no strikes. Pitcher challenges. She thought it was a strike. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them.
She came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Popped up. Manga on his way in. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Beasley wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Misses the sweeper.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for her, a relief for her manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And that is that. Dodgers. We're in the second game of this division series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the pitcher credit on the mound, though. She went right after him.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Muncy to hit. Ground ball up the middle. On to first. They get the out on Muncy. Out. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. She'll take a jog around the bases. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Out to short, Griffin. In plenty of time to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a foul ball. That clips the zone. That's strike 2. On the ground. Lau sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Hernandez takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss. Stays alive.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Smith recently taking home Player of the Month honors. She locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here, 4-2. Beasley back at it. Efficient outing so far, and her pitch count backs it up, Singy.
Yeah, Boog. Every at-bat from here on out needs purpose. No wasted pitches.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that she might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swings through that one for strike 2. In the air to left center. Reynolds on the move. Takes it in for the out. Here comes Max Muncy. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 2 of the NLDS.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Montgomery. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Charlotte Beasley, the next Pirate to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in her last at bat.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Freeman. Now one gone in the 9th.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Ozuna in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. He unloads on that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great.
Here's Betts. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Runner at first with 2 away. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Popped in the air, left field. Reynolds under it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take a 2-game-to-0 lead back home. Charlotte Beasley, the next Pirate to hit.
Charlotte Beasley.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Beasley went off for 2 homers in her last game. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. She's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tie it up. It's 2-2.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
The third baseman,
on the ground, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Now she turns and heads for second. The throw in, and she'll pull into second safely.
2 hits for her in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Smash that will do the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner at second. She's trying for third. Third game of the division series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Trying to bunt his way on. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! Nice play. Beasley locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. And just like that, they're within a run. This place is buzzing right now. Look at all those towers. Chop to the left side. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Zuna. On the ground right side, Edman. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers get back in the series with a crucial road win in Game 3. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And on the mound for the Pirates, Jared Jones. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Beasley at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Just missed it. Game 4 of the division series. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Charlotte Beasley getting ready to hit. And that's fouled off.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. That's her 5th homer in the series. Beasley steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. She's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. Way back there. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game. 2 aboard with 1 out. Charlotte Beasley, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Nice grab. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So 2 down. Marcell Ozuna, the next Pirate to hit. Gets to it with a slide to first. And what a play. Ball game. Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
First and second, 1 out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Freddie around third. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Beasley in the box as she fouls off the first pitch. Beasley matched a couple of homers in her last game. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. Now the tag at second, and she's out. Trying for 2.
You know, these Pirates finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. In the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. No question about this one. It's out of here. That's her 7th home run of the series. Beasley stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. It's 10-4.
That play really shows how important.
So back to the top of the order, Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Popped up. Smith settles under it. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.